Now, a couple of days back, me and old Jose's is a rolling along through the Nevadas on a long and lonely back roads. It's coming up on supper times. I'm starting to feel a little bit hungry. We comes up on this here rinky-dink convenience stores slash truck stops slash Subways. What I'm thinking is just going to have to do. We definitely don't want to stop at one of those establishments with the strobing lights. There's things on the menus, but suppers ain't one of them. Anyways, we gets on up into the joint. We walks on into this fine eating establishment, and wouldn't you know, there's a little senoritas working the Subways. Well, I thinks, I'm going to give old Jose's the monies and let him do all the talkings. Maybe we get some freebies or something. I am feeling a little hungry. Anyways, little did I know, the little senoritas is a Puerto Ricans. Now, I don't know what it is about the Spanish communities, but the Puerto Ricans don't like the Cubans, and the Cubans don't like the Mexicans, and the Mexicans don't like none of them. Anyways, it don't take long for Jose's to talk to the little Cubans in his Spanishes, and her to speak back in her Spanishes, for him to figure out she's a Puerto Rican. And when he does, the shank starts to fly, and the Subway knives starts to fly. You've seen them, the little red ones, the little yellow ones, the little green ones. They in all the Subways. Anyways, these two goes at it for more than 15 minutes. Ain't neither one of them getting the upper hand, sounding something like a sword fight in miniature form. Tink-a-tink, tink-a-tink. Ain't neither one of them getting the upper hands. Well, I'm starting to think Jose has done went and met his merchandise. The breads are flying through the air. The cold cuts is a slapping up on the walls. The pickles and the tomatoes is on the ceilings. And the Parmesan has done made a dust cloud of the whole establishment. Can't see nothing. After about 20 minutes of this, all of a sudden it gets deathly quiet. When the dust from the Parmesan settles, they ain't neither one of them's nowhere else to be found. All of a sudden, we starts to hear the moanings from the back rooms. Well, I'm thinking to myself, old Jose has done went and got the upper hands. And being the gentleman that he is, he has decided to take this little filly to the back rooms to shank her so's nobody can seize him shanking the ladies. Well, Jose's a shanking her all right. With the wrong shank Jose's. Anyways, I goes to beating on the doors. I've had enough of this here foolishness. I'm hungry. We ain't got time for this business. Get on out here, Jose's. Next thing I knows, I hears the little fillies. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Well, I'm thinking to myself, that's my boy. At least he didn't tell her his real name. Next thing I know, oh, Jose's are yelling, oh, Jesus, oh, Jesus. I'm thinking, now what's just going on in here? Have they done went and got the stock boy locked up in there with them? Are they having some kind of menage a trois or something? It wouldn't put it past Jose's. He's kind of freakish that ways. Anyways, I understands why old Jarrett lost all that weight with services like this. Anyways, I'm getting hungry. I sees old Wino sitting over in the corners. I goes and bums a little change off of him, gets me a pack of cheese crackers, sits down beside him, and we shares this pack of cheese crackers and listens to this ruckus. About that time, wouldn't you know, the Subway managers has done walked in the door, seeing his fine eating establishment looking somewhat like Typhoon Mary has done come through and destroyed the place, wondering what in the world's going on. Where's my employee? Well, the store clerk has to point toward the back room, and it just so happens the manager's has got a key. Well, as he's a-coming by me, I reaches over and grabs me one of them there trays like they put your foods on, and I hands it to him. I tells him, "There's shankings goings on, and you don't want to open that trouble without protections, or you will be in troubles." Anyways, make a long story short, little Missy loses a job. Jose's ain't allowed in the subways no more, if you can imagine that. Anyways, this morning we gets the phone call. It seems a Puerto Rican porno production agency wants to make a couple of movies with old Jose's. And me, being the entrepreneurs that I am, decides it's a good idea. And we's on our ways to Puerto Rico's next week. They already got a title for it. It's called the Jose's Foot-Long Subways Extravaganzas. My idea was more like Shanks Over Subways by Jose Extraordinaire. But that idea didn't fly. It don't matter none to me. I just hopes there ain't no donkeys involved. Anyways, I'm T. Roy Jones, truck driver, porn star manager extraordinaire. Now y'all go on, have yous a nice days, and if you find yourselves in the subways, don't speak Spanish to the senoritas working behind the counters, or you'll find yourself in a Cuban, Spanish, some sort of porno productions, and they might be donkeys.